Okay, we're going to do this with no intro video. We're just going to go right straight to it. And without further ado, we are live from the Philippines. One thing I got to do is a sound check, so hold that thought. All right, there it is. I don't know if you could hear that. It doesn't pick everything up in the room. I don't know why it does that either. But anyway, it does. So I am in Rizal province, Philippines. We are like right on the edge of Metro Manila, the 16 city Metro Manila. If we would be like city number 17 or right, 18 maybe. We get Cainta, Taytay, and then Angono. We are right on the line of Taytay, so it's all together here. Taytay it's almost the same thing. Almost. So different. Hello, guys. Thank you for stopping in. I will get to you in a moment. There's a good hello. Wonderful. Thank you for stopping in. Nightbot is active. So, the big thing in the Philippines is the weather. So, wherever you go, I guess the weather's the big thing. But for the next 8+ days, I have an 8-day forecast here. So, at least 8 days moving forward, there's possible thunder showers and rain. It's about 32 Celsius here, which would be about 90 in the west, 90 Fahrenheit in the west, 90 degrees. So it's not as hot right now at the 12 o'clock. So this is about where the peak of the heat is during the day. So I guess it's not going to get any hotter unless the sun comes out. And then we're all in trouble, right? The sun means trouble here. Norma's not going to be on the live today. I was trying to egg her on, but she's not feeling. She's okay, but she's feeling like taking a little nap. She's like up at 4:30 in the morning, and now she's like taking it easy. So she's not 100%. We hope so. She's able to walk a little bit now, so we're glad of that. We thank the Lord for that. It's Sumpay. Sumpay Buhay. I forget how you said that, but it's Sumpay is here. And yeah, rainy season. We're glad of that, right? It's like if you don't have rainy season, it's too hot. So, Phil, the funny thing is, coming from the West, I think I've been here like 5 years now. So I realize Filipinos don't work on their tan. They just get tanned while the guys that work outdoors, they get tanned while they work. And some of them just completely covered up, long sleeves. They wear not just the bandana, but they cover their whole head with it. It's like they don't want too much sun. Yeah, she's getting well, but Norma's getting well, but she had so many issues that all at once, it was like fine one day, the next day, I got to see the doctor. I don't feel good. So, and then, oh, heck broke loose. Oh, I'm laughing about it, but because I'm trying to keep a positive attitude. But oh, these things are hard to deal with. You don't really know what you're going to deal with until 8, 9, 10 months go by, and then it's like, what the heck? We're still dealing with it. I don't know if I want to say everything that she had to do. There's videos. Watch the videos. I was on a live stream. I wasn't live, but I went on someone else's live stream, and he's talking about things that are going on. I said, "Well, what's the situation there?" He goes, "Watch the video." Yeah, so everyone wants everyone to watch their videos. That's for sure. We are on the road to 9 million views. I see a lot of people that I know, and it's like, they're still under 1 million views? What? After 5, 6 years? And then some are a little over 1 million, and it seems like they're going strong. But if you don't build your live streams for your channel and your videos for future usage, my first jeepney short was over 4 years ago. Over 4 years ago. And it now has 164,000 views, and it's getting, you get a little analytic that comes up top on your studio page, and it's still one of my 3 most watched videos of all time. I mean, in the last 48 hours, and it stays there. So it's really getting views, but it doesn't pay because shorts, you need millions of views even just to get a few dollars. So, and my regular videos are growing slowly. That's it. So that's all I can say there. What else about the Philippines? It's just we have been getting out a little bit. So Norm and I we've been able to get out, but not go on trips or anything like that. People always say, hey, "Can you travel?" Because everyone wants to travel until they've traveled a little bit, and then you realize traveling is tiring. It's very tiring. You know, when you're in your 40s and 50s, it's like, oh, I'm tired of working. I want to travel. You better travel before it's too late. Because once you start getting older, the problem is that things happen to you and you can't travel. And then I don't want to say it's all over. We're hoping Norma can travel again. We're thinking of going to Ilo. People say, when we talk travel, they say, why don't you go to Boracay? I was going to say Baguio. Well, we've been to Baguio. I've been to Baguio. But I'd like to go back. If you like a place, go back. We watch an old movie and Norma says, I don't want to watch this. It's an old movie. It's like some people are hooked on classic movies. So if it's a good movie, I'll watch it twice. Unless I just saw it, then that's different. But sometimes watching a movie twice is okay. It's always hot here. It's never going to be that cold. It doesn't go below this. It only goes to the 70s overnight. It doesn't. I'm looking at the clock here. So my glasses aren't too good. I'm getting blind. I'm too old. That's why. I remember years ago there was a woman. She says, "I'm 73 now. 72. My eyes are gone. I can't see. I'm almost 70." People say, "How old are you?" And I said, "Well, I'm almost 100." No, all kidding aside, I'm 52. So, and that's for you to know and me to find out. But we haven't had that much rain. Yes, I think it rained last night a little bit. So it rains here and there, but we didn't really have even though it's typhoon season, we've got them in the area. Let's take a look at it. Oh, cyclone alert. There we go. Cyclone Josie has weakened into a tropical depression location. The center of, where is it? I don't know. Oh, Pagasa. No, get out of here. I don't want Google weather. I want Pagasa. All right. That's not helping. Satellite image. There's nothing centered around here right now. I don't know. It doesn't make sense to me. Let's go back. I never know. Inquirer.net. Tropical depression Haitian may enter PAR within 24 hours. That means we're no more than a day away from another big storm. We just had one disappear a couple of days ago, right? I'm losing track of time. I don't know. Once again, I go live and I have no outline. I didn't write anything. I just thought, I'll just talk about the weather. But nobody wants to hear it. They know it's rainy season. That's all you got to know. What else? The world news. Everyone has a different picture of the news because they don't know it's true or not. That's the big thing. The truth. Well, it's my perspective to believe in things that are not true to be true. That's what people are telling me. It's they're lost. I think they're retarded, is what I think. Because retarded people are running the United States. And I don't mean the president. I mean the effing senators. They're all brain dead and they're still in office in their 90s. It's like no one forces them out and everyone keeps reelecting them. I love my senator. Did you know your senator's brain dead and somebody else is doing the job of bringing in new taxes so that they can earmark it out to be laundered, and then they get the trickle down right there, and it never stops. It keeps happening over day after day. There's so many taxes now, nobody has any money. Americans always tell me, we have more money than anybody else. Yeah, but how much is left over after all your taxes and prices and stuff? Oh, nothing, I'm broke. So everyone's broke. So why believe that you know the truth or that nobody else is living a good life? It's unbelievable. I don't know, Norma. I should. She's not into it. I don't know. It's not like before. She's depressed, I guess. I shouldn't say that. It's not nice. I should be nice. People say, you should do your job. People I never spoke to, like on a kindly basis in 40 years, are now telling me that they're taking care of my 30-year-old daughter. I have three daughters. They're all in their 30s, and the other one will turn 40 in a couple of months. And they're suddenly friendly with my daughters because they know I'm out of the way. They never spoke to my kids at all, ever. And now suddenly they're weaseling their way into their lives to give them the perception. There's the perception that they're trying to be friendly. It's fake. It's hostile nonsense. There's a lot of people who like that, especially in the West. Oh, I told somebody from the West, I said, very few people ask me how the Philippines are. The, they're unbelievably kind and have this. They're kind and they have an unbelievable respect for their elders. And that was the end of the conversation. Unbelievable. All right, Norma. Sun Ting Wong here. There's your Chinese lesson today, guys. Sun Ting Wong. That's my Chinese for you today, guys. It's very embarrassing. Well, I'm going to tell YouTube that I'm going to sign off and then make this a short live stream and see what happens. They certainly have me in a reach box, the ad reach shadow ban. That's how they do it. We don't have a button for shadow banning. Yeah, but you take away our ad reach and then we're not paying for it, so we don't get it. And then we don't get out there. And it's lunchtime. All the people connected to me are cooking lunch. Lunch is cooked in the Philippines. You start with rice, right? And then you have like some kind of sauce or gravy, oyster sauce or barbecue sauce, and gravy, and little either chopped pork or chicken or something like that. I don't want to say chopped, I mean, but portioned. Small portions. And then more rice. Oh, I'm doing badly here, honey. She's like, stop it. Stop it. Stop it. What can I say? I don't know. I know why we're doing badly because it's not a children's show. I should check the box where it says this is for kids, and then just talk goofy like Ricky Drama. Combs his hair. He's about 60, and he combs his hair straight down. He might even be 65. I think he's living on a trust fund or something. I don't know where he got the money. He sounds like an idiot. Unless it's a show. It's a show, honey. He's not an idiot. He sure acts like one. Unicorn, good morning. Good morning, everybody. Everybody, all one of you. Surely I jest. I'm joking. All one of you. My nephews are all working. The guys that do the walking tour videos with me, they're all working. They have no time for lunchtime live stream. What else? Let's look at the description here. We got, let's see. You always have to stretch it out. No one looks at it because it's all compressed. I have done for 2 to 2.5 years now. And the early videos weren't that good. Parts of them were good, but they weren't completely good. 4K HDR walking videos, Filipino Jeepneys, especially. We focus on that, the Jeepney Chronicles. Tricycles and local transportation, Metro Manila street life, Rizal province adventures, local markets and street food areas, natural ambient city sounds, and point of view travel videos. That's what we're doing here, guys. And so we try to make it real instead of just making fun of people. So many expats come here, formerly military, and all they do is make fun of each other. Not fun, but they actually mock each other. Like they give you the name of the channel, and then they tell you how they destroy lives and things like that. Phones are ringing. Is that my phone?
No.
I don't think so. No. If you no Filipinos never they don't ever answer the phone. They just let it ring and ring and ring. But they keep calling each other. So if you're gonna let it ring, why don't you just put the sound down to 0? Put it on silent because you're not going to answer it anyway. And I don't know why they want to talk, but they don't answer the phone. It's weird. Magandang tanghali. Yeah, that's why no one's here, because it's lunchtime. I just thought I would go live right at lunchtime because I'm a genius. No, it's because I haven't been live for a while and I'm talkative. There they are. Now they're coming in because I told YouTube I was going to end it. And for whatever reason, Dennis, what's up? Came late to the party the other day, and I was tired because we partied early. Norma says, shut it down early. She keeps telling me stories where the karaoke's going till 4 a.m. years ago. It's like, shut it. She would never make anyone shut it down until it's too late. It's like, too late. 10 is too late now. The curfew's 10, I guess, but with my luck, right, if I have any luck, if it weren't for bad luck, I would not have luck. And we're going to get rich people moving in next door, and they're not going to tolerate it. That's what I think. I told you, if you want the house, give them a low ball offer and see what happens. It's not worth that much. And then Norma says, ours is worth more. And I went, no, who's going to give us the money for that? That's crazy. Then you push up the prices for everyone around you. She said, even the vacant lot across the street is expensive. I went, well, how did you get it for so cheap? They bought it when nobody else was living here. That's what they did. Real estate is a valuable commodity, especially in today's world. I said, I want to live in Tondo. And she goes, no, you don't. Why? No space. No safety. You're safe among the people, but you're not safe in case of fire or something like that. That's the problem. And there's no peace of mind. I say, well, we have so many people over here. We don't have peace of mind either. But I guess there's a difference. They go home at night. What can I say? I'm not making fun of anyone. I'm making fun with you, not of you. There's a difference. Making fun. Para sa'yo. Para sa'yo. So they had time to say magandang tanghali, and then now they're gone. They have to cook or eat. I don't blame you. I gotta eat too. We ate breakfast at about 10 o'clock though, so I'm not hungry. Or was it 10? It seems like just a few minutes ago. Days are flying by. Time flies when you're having fun. It's only when you go to work that the time slows down. Time slows down when you're at work. How come the time won't go by? What's going on here? That's what causes stress. It used to stress me out so much at work when I was back in the West. Everything was so. The hospitality industry is stressful because you don't always want to be nice. I don't know why. It's so hard. You do things one way and then someone's yelling at you. I'm doing this. I have a deadline. Yeah, but that needs to get done. So can you help do it? Okay, I'll help do it. And then that goes back and forth. And then after 1,000 days, you get stressed out. Someone said to me, quit this job and do something else. Like what? They paid me just enough to keep me. Never give you something to make you truly happy. I always just pay you enough to keep you. All right, that's the way it is. That's the way it is. And then people would look at me like, you have more money than me. I want some. You can afford to give me more. Guy said to me, my ex-wife is killing me. She takes half my money. I said, that's okay. I don't have an ex-wife. I'm still married. She takes all my money. He goes, that's looking at the bright side. Thanks for that. Thanks for sharing that. Thank you so much. There's always a better way of looking at things. You tell them the alternative could be worse. God says, don't worry about where your next meal is coming from. It will be taken care of. And sure enough, I get another computer going on here, and I got another monitor going on here. Things are moving all over the place. You like my invisible cameraman? I have a cameraman. I can't see. My neck hurts.
You cannot.
What does it say? It's so small. I can't see that.
You cannot.
What do you want? What are you telling me?
No, no video.
No video. I'm not running any copyright. I'm not running copyright protected material. No. This is still live on my backup is not black, so I don't know what to tell you guys, so I should show videos of the Philippines. Like the weather map. Let's show the weather map. I don't know how to read it though because it's not in the format. Then share screen. Okay, so let's see. Can you see that? Let me fix that. Oh, I'm going to fix it. Can't. Not good, but anyway, there's the map. Here's the Philippines over here. I don't know if you guys can see that, but that's whatever that says. This map, well, I don't know what format that's in. It's not in a good format. Not in anything that I can talk about. So, I don't know what to talk about, guys. I am rusty. Call me Rusty Staub. I got a nice red shirt on, though. What's that? What does that say? It says, I can't see. Loyal and fierce. Loyal and fierce. Loyal to whom and fierce about what? That's what I want to talk about. Good morning. It's about time you said something. It is 24 minutes into the live stream. She says good morning to me. It's too late. They're all gone. I guess they just have time to pop in and out and get on their way. That's okay. I appreciate it. But this isn't really going to do much. I feel the title and description and the keywords and all that and the tags to get more views like from people that are searching. So when we're no longer live, people will find the video. But I just don't think the topic is right. I need to nail the topic, which I wasn't. I just wanted to go live. I didn't really plan on even having a topic. Honey, are you still black?
Yeah, I'm still up.
Why?
I don't know, you're ano. That's why I'm telling you.
Refresh. Go out and come back in. I don't know what to tell you. I'll stay live until you figure it out. I don't. One of the problems is that it's hot right now. The aircon is not on. The exhaust needs to be cleaned out, and it's dripping down
Okay.
on our.
It's okay now.
It's okay now. I don't know why, honey. I don't know why it went black, but sometimes there's technical issues. Even with new computer here, I still get issues. Like it's bigger, it's faster. It's got 16 gigabytes of RAM, which you don't have on your computer. I know it. Even I have another good computer right here. It's only got 8 gigabytes of RAM. Even 8 is a lot, but 16 is a lot. I can run more stuff. I can do stuff that needs speed to keep up. And I get the Intel Core Ultra 7. That's a pretty good processor right there. It's probably the best one I ever had. Intel Core Ultra 7. So, but also a terabyte of disk space. Um, I'm not too big on talking about my technical specifications on my computer, but because when the disk space fills up, because I do videos, I just put it on an external hard drive and then I clear it out so that I always have extra room. One of the things that causes problems on your computer is your disk space is likely almost full, and that will cause problems with RAM, because you can add RAM in you're using Windows. I don't know anything but Windows, but if you can stretch your RAM use and that sort of thing in in your settings, so you don't really need to run out of that all the time. But there's different things you can do. But the best thing is to keep your disk not too much more than half full. So if you have a terabyte, that's going to be 500 gigabytes of used space before you're even half full. So there's a lot of space there. But the more full it gets, the more it has to work to find space and to do things quickly. That's the problem. And then what happens is Windows is always running extra files to do other things. You have it, especially your antivirus is a problem. The antivirus uses up a lot. And Google tabs, not Google tabs, Chrome tabs, if you're using Chrome, will use up, if you're just opening tabs to get them ready to look at, they hold, like there's a tab here with the weather page. It's using 425 megabytes of RAM, memory usage. So if you don't have a lot of memory, now that's only a half a gigabyte, a little less than half. So I have 16 gigabytes. So I'd have to have a lot of tabs open to start getting low on space. But still, that's 425 megabytes. That's a lot of space. Now I have another one. Oh, my backup, 708 megabytes. That's a Chrome tab. And that's the backup of the show, which I like to keep open. In the rare event that you have a problem, it's good to have a backup open from YouTube because StreamYard is not YouTube. So, but you're broadcasting to YouTube, so you want to have a YouTube tab open. So 7 and 4 is 11, a little more than a gigabyte of space taken up. Just and StreamYard's also using some. It's using another 478 megabytes of memory. So that starts to add up after a while, especially if you have more than 4 or 5 tabs open. Because if your antivirus it starts doing stuff, whatever schedule it's on, you're really using up memory. That's why sometimes things hesitate. Right, Norma? She knows everything. Norma knows all of that stuff. She can, if she posts 2 videos 2 days in a row on YouTube, she starts getting more subscribers and views. It's unbelievable. 2 videos. If you posted a video every day on YouTube, honey, your subscriber count would be through the roof. But she wastes time on platforms that don't have views. There are people there, but it's not really like lots of views. I don't understand it at all. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense in the way I wrap my head around. That's for sure. It's a very boring live stream, honey. It's you know why it's hot here. If I cooled it off, it would be awesome. It's like if you could see that picture, you'd be like, "What the? Can we even see that?" There it is. I don't know how good you can see that though. That's what I'm talking about. We're making faces at each other. We're goofy and having fun. That was a oh, I know what that is. I'm not sure what it was, but we might have been doing a video for Christian Filipino. We did that a couple of years ago. We did about how many did we do? 6? 2? I think it was 6. We did 6 videos for them. But there was 2 more that we needed to do over. So that we did 8, but 6 of them got used. What can you say? I don't think they liked my view counts were lower back then. I don't know why they didn't like it. The lighting wasn't right, they said, even though we had all the lights on. But we painted the place, and there's more light now. But all the decorations are dark like that. There's a picture right there on the. It's not a picture. Right there. The background is black, so it darkens the room. And the tapestry of that dark red right here, that makes the room dark also. And then this picture has a black frame that darkens the room. So, but everything else was painted bright white, and it lightened the room up, the ceiling, especially the ceiling. So it got lighter in here just because of that. Because the white paint reflected the light a lot better. So and it was right after we ended up, when we finished the series of talks with me and Norma, the lighting got better. So we just can't do everything at once. And the timing was determined by them. They reached out and I said, sure, we'll do a few videos. Honey, you want to sit down and just, you can talk a little bit, but I'll do most of the talking. And then we just winged it. We just acted goofy, and there was no scripture. There was no script at all. It was just, there was a little bit because we were talking about the top 10 Filipino dishes. So there was a little bit it was mostly just the names of the dishes is really all the script there was. And then we just winged the rest of it. We took the top 5 off the web, top 5 Filipino dishes. And then Norma said, well, there's 5 more that I cook and we make, not just for the 2 of us, but when 10 people come over, that's what we make. So that everybody has food. So we added those 5, and then it was a list of 10. And then we did the exclusively Filipino transportation vehicles. We did 10 of those too, and then I forget what else we did. And just stuff like that. Oh, the 10 things that make your Filipino women different than other women. I mean, women are women around the world, but here are the 10 things about Filipino women that make it, if you know these things, it'll make it a little easier to live here and make it and survive. That's what a lot of expats don't know. And they all do their channels not knowing it. And it's like, I'm here to have sex with as many underage girls as possible. And if you want to know how to do it, my phone number is right in the description, and I'll charge you $30 an hour or whatever the price is. $100 an hour, but you can have 15 minutes for $25. And really, an ugly dude approaching 60 is going to teach me how to get a woman. Unbelievable. Or they're doing videos. If you're 70 and you're going to start dating in the Philippines, you better watch this video. Really? That's an insult. I'm 70 years old and I gotta watch your video if I want to date a woman? What? These are the things. I should name names. That's what I should do. I should open up all those tabs, name all their names, write it down, and do a video. But I don't do that. I don't I don't mock people because they do things that are just laughable. But there are people out there doing laughable things. And then all their commenters are like, he's the best YouTuber on YouTube because he's mocking other people. And he probably has 15 to 20 prescription drugs that he has to use every day. He's in bad shape. He combs his hair straight down over his forehead at the age of 60, which is pathetic. I was going to do that today. No, comb my hair down. It comes almost to my eyebrows, longer than his, although you can't see it because I comb it back. So, and my haircut's so good that it stays down, even though it's long. It's all the way down here on the front. I could be 16 again. I know everything. What's the difference between a 16-year-old and an 18-year-old? The 16-year-old knows everything. Unbelievable. That's what these guys are, 15. They're actually, 60 or 70, and then they want to, I'm the one with the information on how to do this at the age of 70. Why? Because you're 70? So I'm 69. I need your advice. Last time I checked, this wasn't a blockhouse. There's actually some fantastic places in the Philippines, but everyone thinks, oh no, it's a dump. It's horrible. Don't live. It's horrible. Oh. All you've ever done is live in hotels near the water. Nice places. But then you go to whatever and you see something that's not perfect. It's like, it's horrible. Really? Don't quit your day job. Don't quit your day job. Don't quit your day job. That's why some people never retire. They work until the end. Senator Graham died in office at 71. I thought he was way older than that. He looks like my father. Unbelievable. Oh. My father would be 100. Wait a minute. I forgot how old he was when he died. So 22 years ago, he'd be almost 100 now. 96 or 97, somewhere around there. I think he would be turning 97. But he kicked the bucket a while back. I only visited him. He came to my wedding, my first wedding, but we didn't talk that much for whatever reason. And we were busy, getting married and going on our honeymoon. but I talked to him for like a couple of minutes, maybe 5 minutes. It was good to see him, but I'm not mocking my father. He passed on the same day as Ronald Reagan, believe it or not. President Ronald Reagan of the United States on June. I forget what day in June. It might have been the 15th of 2004. That's my wedding anniversary, my first anniversary. Honey, I forget my second wedding anniversary, my second, third, and fourth. Because there's so many dates. There's too many dates to remember. September 22, 23, and 24. Oh, unbelievable. And then we had a party on September 25. Right? Is that correct? I'm starting to lose track. Unbelievable. Only in the Philippines. Actually, we had to be in two countries at the same time to get married on 2 days. And then the next year, on our anniversary, we got married again on the next day. I should set up the sound card so we can sing and have real fun. But that was always a goofy mess. I don't know what the heck was going on with that. I had to keep changing. I had to keep redialing the settings because of Bluetooth. It changes settings, and it's like I couldn't keep track of it. Because then I would change settings to get things done, to do something different. It's like I was like, and then I would go back and forth, and then I would forget what changes I made. I'm a wing it sort of guy. I don't do things perfectly methodical. I have a different kind of a brain. That's all I can say. And don't call me a lame brain. What's your major accomplishment in life? That's why I like to tell people about my weaknesses, honey. Because all I have to do is throw it in their face. What's your accomplishment? And no, your DNA did not create itself over millions of years. You're only fucking 40 or 50 or however old you are. So nothing created all of our DNA the same. It's like similar. Except we have different fingerprints. Isn't it funny how everyone has a different fingerprint and everyone has different... Your DNA decides that, and it's in every cell of your body. And if you look microscopically, they're all living machines working in tandem, lockstep, and key. They're all working in lockstep, and they're all alive. It's like trillions of machines in your body all marching perfectly to keep you alive and to fix things and to reproduce things and to renew itself. That's not an accident, folks. To think otherwise would just mean you're two things. You're bitter and you're retarded. That's all that means. Oh, I work at Oxford. Okay, so you're fucking bitter. You're bitter because deep down you secretly wish that you were the one that created everything, and then you're going to tell everybody else that they're a moron. You're just going to tell them, oh, I'm smart because I went to Oxford. I'm still at Oxford and I'm 70. Because I worked there. I went to school as a teenager at Oxford, 19, 20, 21. And now I'm still there as a a faculty member. It's unbelievable that an Oxford faculty member could write a book called The God Delusion and then fill it with nonsense and then tell you that God and his believers are just full of nonsense. Two truths are not out there. There's a truth and then there's everything else. 44, 45. No, I'm going to call it a live stream because we're going in the same direction that we always go. There are believers and non-believers, and the majority of people on Earth are going to die in the end because of unbelief. It's the unforgivable sin, is unbelief. So that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. It's all been written, and most of it's come true. People say, well, Anything can be written. Yeah, but who wrote a book 2,000 years ago where there's over 700 prophecies and already 700 of them have come true in order? Who writes that? It's all true. So, having said that, I would let now most people only know about what they've been told about the Bible. They don't know anything firsthand because you can't study it. You can't alone. You can't just like look at it and go, "Okay, I studied the Bible and draw." It's not true. That's a marker. You're mocking God. The more we study it, the more we realize Joe and Jenny's journey. The more we realize how gosh darn true it is. That's a curse. Gosh darn is a curse to God and therefore a sin. Kumusta ka? Kuya, good afternoon. Thumbs up. Thank you so much. Thank you. It's a slow show today. I went live at Tanghali, Filipino lunchtime. The women don't come in because they're cooking, and the men don't come in because they're eating at the woman's table. That's the way it is in the Philippines. So, and I know that, but I just wanted to do a quick live stream to see if anyone would pop in because they're all on their phones. Filipino phones are always ringing, they're always on it. They know I'm live, they don't feel like coming here. That's okay. I'll stop going to yours too. See, it doesn't work that way. You can't, like, you come to my live stream and I'll go to yours. If that's all you got, you won't. Your channel will be dead. You need videos, you need an advertising budget. I said, Norma, how much do you want to spend on advertising? Nothing. We're broke. No, we're not broke. We eat good every day. Our housekeeper's looking at our food bill and our whatever else bill. Like, that's a whole day's pay for me. That's just my lunch. That's just the meat part of my lunch. Almost midnight here in the Midwest. Oh, yeah, shoot. That's right. I just realized, you just reminded me, I don't usually go live this late in the morning. My ideal time is 7 p.m., 7 to 9 p.m., or 7 to 10 in the Philippines, which would be 7 a.m. over there in the U.S. But my core community is the Philippines. It has to be because that's how it works out. That's how they show me the algorithm. You can't tell the algorithm what to do. You can tell it things, but you can't specifically say do this, do that. So what I do, if you take a quick look into my description, my title and description, you'll see what I'm talking about. So my eyes aren't good. I'm hot. That's why. Let's all right. Let's look at some. Hey, MC, what's up? Saying hello there. Oh, it's MC. Okay, so let's check out. Hold on. Hold on. Let's see what we can do. Oh, okay. Wait lang po. Now, she has a good channel banner. I like that. Although, you're making yourself the star. What is your theme? Sure. You got shopping there or walking through a mall or something. Looks like you're the star. And that's okay because most men want to see the women and then they'll subscribe and then they won't come back. Or they will, but if if they like your content, they'll come back. It's all about content. They'll subscribe to you and watch a couple of videos because there's an attraction. But then if they realize that the doors are shut, so to speak, they'll stop coming. That's the way men are. They're crazy. Even if they have no intentions of taking care of you, they'll they'll still want to reach out to you for whatever reason. I'm always yelling at my account, telling it to reach out and pull in the watches. We're all doing that, Joe. The thing is, what's going to do that is consistency. Consistent videos. You can do all the live streams you want. All it's going to bring in are the people that know you and are available to watch you. I'm not always available to watch everybody's videos. It's, I was subscribed to like 5 or 6 thousand people. I can't watch 5,000 videos a day. It's so, and I'm, Norma's an executive chef. I'm not gonna go to everyone's cooking channel when you know, Norma shows the housekeeper how to put food out on the table and everybody else that comes in because we have a lot of parties with 10, 20 people and everyone's eating and drinking and singing and all that stuff. So Norma's a big part of that. Even when she was sick, she was like giving them instructions on how to cook certain dishes and stuff like that. There's basically 10 dishes, but there are others also. There are other things, but 10 top dishes in the Philippines, right? So, and it's all good. There's very little I don't like. Maybe there's maybe a piece of vegetable in a dish that I don't really want that, but overall everything's good. Like if I feel like having chicken, I don't want the fish today. I want chicken or steak or. All right, oops, wrong one. Mother Road, Route 66 Festival and Parade is coming up on the 7th. Is that near you? Route 66, the most famous highway in America, right? I'm up higher, so 66. Is that an interstate highway? Because the interstates are by the fives going vertical, and they're by the tens going horizontal. So, is Route 66? Is that a U.S. highway? It has the emblem goes like this, and then it goes up, down, up. It's like a shield. Is it? Do you know if it's a U? Does it have the white shield or does it have the blue? Do you know? I can look it up. I'll look it up real quick. I'll show everybody. All right, so let's see. Route 66. Images, Route 66. All right, it's a U.S. highway. That's what I thought. So, but it's still famous. I don't know what the most famous U.S. highway is. Maybe 5, California 5, going up from. It goes. I think it goes all the way to Washington. I think, right? I'm not sure, but it just goes north and south along the West Coast. It's the Pacific Coast Highway, isn't it? It is the longest highway? No, 90 is, right? It's either 80 or 90. I don't think it's 70. From Chicago to California, that can't be the longest. By far not the longest. And I think it's 90. Because 90 goes. And the reason I'm saying it is 90 goes all the way from, I think, Seattle all the way to Boston, from water to water. And that's a lot farther than Chicago to California. But we'll find out right now. It may be the longest U.S. highway. Route 20. Oh, US 20, but Oregon to Boston. Yeah. Oh, that's the longest US highway. The longest. And that's, how much did I say that was? That is 3,365. 3,365. All right. Longest interstate. I-90. Only 3,000 miles, 3,021 from Seattle to Boston. So Route 20 is the longest U.S. highway, and that goes to Boston also. Because I live there, I know 20, but that doesn't mean I know how long it is. But I just thought it's got to be longer than Chicago to where in California does it end up in L.A. That can't be as far. You gonna be there, get some shit going on. So the thing about channel growth, not growth, but channel success, is you have to be recognizable. Like the people that know your channel have to say, "I know what I'm gonna get from his videos." It's gonna be like certain types of videos. Um, so that's what they want. They don't want to say, "Well, Joe's gonna give me a day at the beach with his wife one day, and then a day at the lake on a boat," with his kids the next day, the next video. And then he's going to go on a road trip, and then he's going to go parasailing, and then he's going to, be at a festival. They don't know what they're going to get. And that's not a lot of creators that have that problem. Even me, when I know my theme, but I like to do other stuff too, and because I like it. Oh, honey, this is great. I'm going to do a little, 2-minute video. No, it doesn't work. Nobody wants to see it. So we love our videos, but it doesn't mean people don't look at you as a friend. They look at you as somebody that's giving them what they want. So I have people that want to see road traffic videos with jeepneys, but if I give them a walking video that's not necessarily all jeepneys, maybe the jeepney goes by, but it's about food stalls and street food and stuff like that, they might unsubscribe to me. One or two people do that, and I'm like, LA, yeah. Yeah, I know it's Southwest, so you can find out. Route 66. Oh, we got it right here. Let's see. It is 2,400 miles, so it's a little bit less length. 2,400, so that's like 800 miles less. Museums. So if you're going to keep doing museums, that could be your theme. I'm not saying do that, but that's a possibility. But then you would have to be the museum channel, or change it from Joe and Jenny's Journey. You would have to change your name because you're not really doing a journey with Jenny on your channel. You're not doing that. I know a lot of guys think, I was going to have Jay and Norma's Adventures, but we have a playlist called Jay and Norma's Adventures. It's just a playlist, but it's really not her channel. She has her own channel, but she doesn't feature YouTube. She's concentrating on Reels on Facebook, and there's another one too, but it's not the same. They're not. It's live streams, and they're mostly off cam. They can go on cam, but they all shut it off, and it's just a little private live stream. So, but she still has the YouTube channel. It's just like she doesn't put videos up all like day after day. It's not like that. It's like one day she'll put up 2, next day she'll put another one up, and then she'll go 5 or 7 days without a video. If she could be consistent and just keep giving them that, her channel would blow up. What do you mean plus parades? What does that mean? What does it mean to plus a parade? What does that mean? Oh, parades plus museums. Yeah, you would have to think if that can be tied together. Like, do both themes appeal to the same person? You know what I mean? Like, if I'm going to subscribe to you, what am I looking for? Am I looking for parades and museums, or am I looking for one or the other? Because if I like a parade, like I did a parade because it's a Filipino thing. Gigante's parade was where I live. It's my city's big theme, the Gigante. So, but didn't get a lot of views. I did one 2 years ago. It got some views, and then I did some shorts. One of them got a lot of views. Two of them got a lot of views on the shorts, but it's not necessarily what somebody that wants to see jeepneys. They're probably Filipino, or at least their heritage is Filipino if they live outside the Philippines. But they won't necessarily be interested in the gigante. Gigantes is Spanish for gigantic because they have a lot of giants. They're puppets, but there's somebody inside the puppet walking in the parade. It's like in America they would have you have that too, but it's not people. It's characters, right? It could be Sonic the Hedgehog or it could be Snoopy the dog, but there's somebody inside there. Usually, not always. Sometimes it's just a machine. But that's just the theme. But I got to be careful because I got walking tour, which sometimes I'm usually on the street and we'll see jeepneys. Sometimes I walk right by a bunch of jeepneys like they're parked. Some of them are getting engine work done or fixing something. Maybe it's the windshield or whatever. So to me, that's kind of closely related, but it's hard for me to tell if my audience is really interested in that. What's today? I thought it was Tuesday. Oh yeah, it's Tuesday in the Philippines. Well, it's after 12, so it's Tuesday everywhere now. Oh no, not if you're in the West, it's not. So Daniel's in the West. It's still Monday night, Daniel. How are the Lakers doing? I just want to say the Lakers, I don't want to bust everyone's nuts. The Lakers, a lot of people love the Lakers because they win. But they win because it's the NBA's team. Now, people say, no, it's the Celtics. No, everyone hates the Celtics because they really win. But the Lakers have, show of hands, who's not noticed that the Lakers always get the top available player, not the top player, the top available player. So when Wilt Chamberlain became available, he became a Laker. When Lou Alcindor became available, he became a Laker. And then he became Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. When Magic Johnson came out, the Lakers got the draft pick. He became a Laker. When LeBron James was available, he became a Laker. When Luka was available, he became a Laker. There were guys in between too, like Shaq and Kobe. They became Lakers because the Lakers are the NBA's favorite team. They get the best available player at the time. Doesn't mean they get all the best players. It just means the best available player to make them competitive. And then when Anthony Davis became available, he became a Laker. It's just like the Canadians in hockey. They always got the best available player because the league, the NHL, wanted the Canadians to have all the best available players. All they needed was a goalie. That's really all they needed. Every goaltender with 2 Stanley Cup victories is in the Hall of Fame for a reason. For a reason. It doesn't matter how great your players are. If you have a goalie that can stop the puck, you win the Stanley Cup. The Bruins, shots on goal, the Bruins outshot the Canadians like 60-11 in Game 7 in 1971, and the Canadians won the game 2-1. 60-11. I forget the exact number, but it was like crazy ridiculous. It was like every Bruin shot and it was blocked by Ken Dryden. And the difference wasn't Jean Beliveau or Henry Richard or Yvon Cournoyer. They weren't the difference. The difference was the fucking goalie. And people don't see it that way. Oh, the star of the game was Jean Beliveau. He's the star of the Canadians, and then third star is Ken Dryden. Ken Dryden made 62 saves, you know, and Chivas only made 10 saves, and he lost. Oh, I should look that up for a fact. Look it up, guys. Help me out here. Goaltenders with 2 Stanley Cups are in the Hall of Fame. You could do My Life in the Philippines. What do you mean, my life or your life? I don't know your life. Oh, there's so many expats here that they don't think correctly. First of all, they all think that they're going to tell me something about dating when they don't know what they're talking about. Dating. There almost isn't any dating. If you have girls that are available to date in the Philippines, they're either underage or they're undesirable. They're retarded. My life in the Philippines. Well, that's what all the other loser expats are doing. My life in the Philippines. I do a walking tour. Let's look at my description on this video in the description box. Join me as I explore the busy streets, neighborhoods, markets, and hidden corners of Metro Manila and Rizal in real time. This channel is dedicated to authentic walking tours that showcase everyday Filipino life. From colorful jeepneys and bustling sidewalks. I don't know why they keep using the word bustling, but they keep giving me the word bustling. AI does that, but I decided to keep it. Sidewalks to local food stalls, shopping districts, and peaceful back streets. Every live stream is filmed in 4K HDR. No, we're not, because StreamYard's not showing it in HDR, but I see what they're saying. Oh yeah, this is about the videos, not the live streams. I should have changed that. It's filmed in 4K immersive stereo audio, so you can experience the sights and sounds just as if you were walking beside me. That's true, but it's not the sit-down live stream I'm doing now. Whether you're planning a trip, missing the Philippines, or simply enjoy relaxing walking tours from around the world, you're always welcome here. On this channel, you'll find Philippines live walking tours, 4K HDR walking videos, Philippine Jeepneys, Tricycles and local transportation, Metro Manila street life, Rizal province adventures, local markets and street food areas, natural ambient city sounds, point of view travel videos, and it goes on a little bit more. So it gives me hashtags and stuff. But what it did is it reviewed my videos it went back about a year to review my videos, and then it gave me a description of what it saw. That's what it did. I'm gonna go back. So that's what Chat GPT did for me. They just reviewed my channel for going back about a year, and that's what it saw in my videos, my regular long form videos. That's what it found. So I could reword that just a little bit, and it would be more true. Because I don't do them live because there's a video quality, there's a loss there somewhere. I don't know what causes that, but I see a lot of people go live and the picture loses. Maybe they don't have, I'm not sure what they don't have, but it doesn't give you the high quality video unless you just do a video and then put it up on it and post it as a video. There's no reason to do a live stream like that, because you don't know that your picture's coming out bad until it's over. Because you can't, if you're using a phone to do a live stream outside walking, you won't know how good you can't do a check. And if you do a check and it's no good, it's too late. It's either good or it's not. Like I do a sound check, I know it's okay. So that's what happens there. Not a good idea to do a live stream. But you could do it as you could walk, do a video, and then put it up, however long it takes you to upload it and do a thumbnail and title. The thumbnail and title is actually important, and it takes a while. It takes a while to get the thumbnail ready, even if you know what you want. And then the title, because that's going to determine how many clicks you're going to get. Because if you don't get early clicks, you're not going to get clicks. And then the longer it stays up there, the more important your thumbnail becomes. Because then it's gonna be seen by more different types of people, or people that might want something different or have different ideas in their head. The thumbnail becomes more important. And I never realized. I always said, "Screw that! I'm not doing that." And I would just put up videos, and then sometimes I would strike out, sometimes I would hit. But you can't go viral anymore. Years ago, Mr. Beast, when he was a kid, and these guys now that have these big channels, they went viral without paying anything because there was more chance of going viral. But YouTube's different now. They don't let that happen. That's what shadow banning is. They're not doing a shadow ban. They're doing keep this channel down. They're doing, they're selling ad reach, and it's like a similar thing, but they don't have any ad reach, so we're not giving them any reach. If they don't give you reach, which means if Joe comes online and logs into YouTube and J Mike is live, he's going to see, in a little thumbnail, J Mike live, right? He's going to click it. I'll go to J Mike. So, but if you buy ad reach, more people get that thumbnail, and then people will click onto it, and you'll get more views. That's the deal. But you got to give them something to want. You can't just think, sometimes they come in and say, I don't know what he's talking about. I'm out of here. Like, we have 3, 4, 5-year-old nephews and nieces. They all have cell phones, and they're on YouTube. It's like, nope, I don't think so. And then swipe, that's the end of it. Swipe, swipe, swipe. Oh, I'll watch this. Swipe, swipe. That's what they do. YouTube is dominated by underage kids. So if I get views and no one's commenting, that's what it is. But then, I see the view count. Oh, I got 10 people watching, and then all of a sudden it goes down to 1. It's like, that was only 1 second. That's what happens. So it's like today, another tough one, honey. Because you're not here. You sit your pretty face next to me, and there'll be freaking 57 people watching. Oh, I like his wife. She's going to be my new girlfriend. That's what someone said to me. Right on panel. He was up here on panel. It's like calling her his girlfriend. I said, I slept with your girlfriend last night and the night before. He didn't even react to that. Unbelievable. Oh boy. It's like, what is wrong with you? No wonder they were on YouTube so long going to live streams, but they never had any videos, and they never hosted a live stream. Then they get a few people that invite them on, and then all of a sudden they're doing their own live streams. It's like, really? It didn't bother me then, but now that I look back at it, it's like, the heck is these people thinking of? It's unbelievable. Now, I can take a joke if someone says that, but if you keep repeating it, that's like crazy. You're nuts. It's not friendly. If you're my best bud, that's different, because then me and my wife know you, and then, oh, that's funny. I'll let it slide. But if you just do it every day, that's, what the heck is wrong with you? He said he was coming here so many times, and then right before he came, he dumped his girlfriend, right? And then he found out all the girls on his live stream were her friend, and they left too. It's like, where'd the girls go? They didn't care about you. They were there to support her. I told him that, and he didn't want to hear it. Didn't want to hear it. I told you. A lot of things I tell people, and then they're not listening. They don't want to hear it. They don't want to hear it. That's a you problem. That's not a me problem. Because I never retaliated. There's no need. All right, I'm going to end it because I'm hot. We don't have the aircon on. We're trying to save on the electric bill. It was astronomically high because the kilowatt hour rate went up, and we didn't realize it. And it took away from our food budget. No, it took all of our savings away. We had to dip into the savings to. I mean, we couldn't put anything into savings. Is what I should say. That's not right. Ooh, and then some. All right, so that's it. I'm going to say goodbye, guys. Thanks for coming in. It's been great. It's been a great hour and 16 minutes. I gotta go. I gotta cool off. It's hot. Mama, it's hot here. What's going on? See ya.